What is going on, all you bus nuts, geeks, and enthusiasts out there? Welcome to another episode of Motorcoach World. My name is James, and today we are in Detroit, Michigan. It is freaking cold here, but we're here for Busworld and ABA. Okay, so our bus just dropped us off at the Riverfront Convention Center. I really don't know what it's called, but guys, if you look that direction, that's Canada, across this icy river. It's such a tease. I'm like this far away from getting a taste of poutine, which, by the way, I've never tried before and really want to try. Maybe they have poutine here in Detroit since we're so close to Canada. We'll have to look that up. All right, let's head in, get registered. Let's go check out what Busworld is all about. And of course, I got my travel buddy, companion, Vice President of Pure Charter, and the cameraman, Dennis Utley. Can I?
You are on camera.
Okay.
She's wanted in 3 states.
Okay.
Is it anyone's first ABA?
No, it's my first Busworld. Is there anything different that now that it's ABA and Busworld together? Is there any
Bigger and better.
bigger and better?
I just made that up.
I like it though.
So James, there's your badge.
Thank
guys
you.
help me out? Downloading now?
James, oh boy. All right. Look natural.
Look natural. All right, registration was pretty quick and painless. We got our badges as well as the little media tag and an itinerary of what's going on in the back. Right now it's 8 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan, and the ribbon cutting for the opening of the showroom happens at 10. And then once the showroom opens, we'll go inside and check out Busworld and ABA. Now, if you notice, ABA Marketplace and Busworld are two separate organizations. Busworld is actually out of Europe. They're a European organization. This year, Busworld decided to come to North America and join forces with ABA. Now, I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of European coaches and influence in this marketplace. I'm excited to see what's different at ABA. How are you?
Hey, James.
Good to see you. Can I capture this on camera?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to be here.
For a lot of folks, it's something new and different. You know, one of the other pieces I think is the fact that it's an every other year show. We don't believe the bus industry needs a show every year. Every other year is more than adequate.
So Busworld comes here every other year?
Every other year.
Is this the first year they've been here?
First time they've been here. They were supposed to be here in 21, but obviously with COVID. And so, but they'll be here from now on, moving forward every other year and partnering with ABA.
And when they come, what's different? What do they bring?
I think they bring a tremendous understanding of what's going on around the world. They bring a tremendous understanding of different product, different trends that are happening. They bring their educational program, which is run through their foundation, and the education is like nothing else that goes on in the bus industry. It's at the 40,000 foot level. What's happening worldwide? What are we seeing? What different equipment? It's a very high level understanding of the future of the industry.
Is there a goal to bridge the gap between the difference in the bus industry here and in Europe?
Well, I think I don't think it's that different, quite honestly. I mean, I think the goals are the same of the industry. Everybody wants to serve the customer.
Yeah.
We all want to know how the customer is changing. The equipment's obviously changing. As people are moving to hybrids, to electric, to hydrogen. What's that going to mean for the future?
Yeah.
That's happening all over the place, and we in America or North America need to be a part of that.
Sure.
Because we're all playing in the same sandbox, essentially.
Yeah. Pete, thank you. I know you have a lot to do. I don't want to keep you too long.
Good to see you.
I'll catch you inside.
You got it.
All right. Thanks, Pete.
Thank you.
So as you guys can see, people are starting to gather, and the ribbon cutting is going to happen in the next few minutes. This is the Busworld media partner backdrop, and I can't believe that my logo is on there. That's so cool. In just a little bit, they're gonna cut that ribbon, and then we're all gonna storm in and check out Busworld and AVA. So can't wait to see what's in that room.
To have you with us. Let me introduce my partner, Vincent Diwali, who is President and CEO of Busworld. Vincent?
We are very happy, of course, to be here as a Busworld. Like Pete said, we are market leader worldwide. We have exhibitions in every continent, almost every continent. And this year, at the end of the year in October, we have our big exhibition venue in Brussels. Everyone is welcome, focusing on that and trying to build a bridge between the industry and, at the end, the passenger. The passenger is important for us because it's that person, it's you, it's me, who is taking a bus, and that is what we want to promote.
How are you?
I would be surprised if you didn't have a video with you.
The meeting of the presidents. Todd, how are you? Good to see you. How was your trip? Very good. Hi, we're here with Vincent.
Vincent.
And how do you pronounce your last name?
Duval.
Dulval.
Duval.
Duval.
You are recording already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that, I always make sure I get the name right.
Okay.
And Vincent is the president of Busworld.
Busworld is aiming to bring all people concerned in the bus industry together. That means not only focusing on coaches, but we are also focusing on transit buses and school buses. We also try to introduce all kinds of operators, private operators, public operators dealing with buses. And on top of that, we are also bringing in a knowledge center with a congress, with speakers from all over the world, trying to get all the ideas and the evolutions and the technical things all over the world into one place. And that's the big advantage of Busworld. We are planetary, and that is what we want to bring together and to share to the visitor.
This is Inga Boitart. What do you think is the biggest difference between buses in the US and Europe? Is there anything lacking here?
I don't see so many differences, to be honest. Maybe it was before like that, but today
The gap is
not
closing,
really,
definitely.
yeah.
The gap is closing.
In the past was always a difficult story, but as we see distances here in the US, the quality of the coaches and the buses that are definitely increasing, there is a huge potential still for this undeveloped market in the US.
The only very different buses are the school buses.
Ah, right. They don't exist anywhere else.
No. So that's really different. That's
typical.
something that we don't have, and we
Have you ridden on a school bus yet?
no, never.
If you get a chance to ride a school
Do
bus, do it. And I really would love to see and watch your face.
It's
Because
very basic, right?
they're very rickety, they're very noisy, they're very uncomfortable. I think maybe it's because it's cheap to build them and there's such a big
For the same,
demand.
probably the price, no?
But the one thing that shocks me, like Van Hool, the C model, in the US it's considered a luxury coach. But I know in Europe the Van Hool C
Simple
model
bus.
is a very simple bus.
Yeah, correct.
So there's definitely a difference of standards.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you find that more and more Europeans are becoming more and more like Americans, where everybody wants to own a car?
You will see it will be the opposite.
Oh,
Also, the US will have to follow the trend that to have a car for every member of the family this is not the future. And I have 3 kids, 25, 26 years old. They told me, Papa, we don't need a car, we take the public transport. That's a shifting of mind, because having a car, it's very expensive.
It depends also on where you live. In the US, in certain areas, you need a car because there is no public transport, right? In a city, it makes sense, public transport. Also in Europe, but if you live like outside of a city, then it's much harder to get the right public transport, or you have to book it a day before or something. But
Last week I watched Blade Runner 2049. Okay? And there you can really see, there you can look into the future. And I really do believe that the car in 100 years from now is not the car. There is no car anymore like we know it today. I believe so.
I think maybe not the ownership.
Yeah, the ownership,
Sharing, yes,
sharing,
because if you
Well, I guess my last question for you guys. What is your favorite food?
Belgian food.
Belgian food? Have you
Yeah.
tried US, have you sampled food here?
Well, yeah, I eat in the US, but it's not my...
Not your-
No, because the quantity is always the problem. It's not about the quality, it's too much. Even the drinks, please.
So what is your favorite Belgian food?
Anchovies, do you know anchovies?
Anchovies, yes, I love
You
anchovies.
turn, you make like
Roll mops.
a roll mop like a ham around it. It's pork meat,
Oh.
and then you do cheese sauce with mashed potatoes.
What's this called? Is there a name?
Hamrolletjes?
Hamrolletjes.
Yeah, very
Hamrolletjes.
good, very good.
Do you know this dish, Inga?
No, I don't, but it would not be for me.
What's your favorite food?
Sushi.
I have a lot of favorite food, and also Asian cuisine I like a lot.
Well, folks, Inga invited me here to Busworld, and I'm standing here with Inga and the president of Busworld, Vincent, and it's an honor to be able to chat with you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for inviting me, and I hope one year I can visit Busworld in Belgium. Of course, that would be my dream.
It's like 10 times as big, more probably.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it. What an impressive showroom. There's so much going on, and I just love the decor here. We're back at the Mercedes booth because they have this new software that they want to show me. We're just about to step into the design booth at the Mercedes Tour Rider stall, and what we get to do today is we get to design the interior of what our buses are going to look like, as well as the exterior. And when we're all done, we're going to get a neat little tube here with the blueprint inside, as well as electronic copy. And this is going on my office wall. This is gonna be fun. It's nice to meet you, Franz.
Same here.
And Franz, what's your title?
I am a designer in our individual design studio.
So we're going to be configuring the Peoria Charter Tour Rider.
Reality, 'cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
And of course, we got to work with the legend here, Franz Rapp. You guys are seeing this. Franz, how could people get a hold of you if they're thinking of buying a Tour Rider, or at least potentially buying one and doing what we just did? How do they get a hold of you?
Well, we are based in Germany, but you can set up a Teams meeting through our sales guys.
We all have the same tool, and he has the eye for the colors, so he's like a consultant.
Just so that you guys aren't confused, ABA is on that side of the building, behind that wall. And this is Busworld. On the ABA side, there's more focus on travel destinations, tour guides, tour travel agencies, and a lot of destination booths and vendors rather than equipment and tech.
Well, yeah.
I like that one. Thank you. Thank you.
Steak. Oh, that's good steak. This is my kind of convention. Cheers.
And then we're asking for you can share with
Ooh. Astronaut ice cream.
Hey, James. I love your YouTube video.
Thank you. Well, you're going to be on it. I hope that's okay. You're with Maryland Office of Tourism. So what can you tell people about Maryland?
Well, you know we're right outside of D.C., so I know you guys all come to Washington, D.C. a lot.
Yes, we
But
do.
you need to go to Fort McHenry in Baltimore, where the Star-Spangled Banner or National Anthem was written. You can go to Annapolis, where they home to the U.S. Naval Academy. You can go on the Eastern Shore for Assateague, where the wild ponies roam around the shore.
That sounds.
And the best part is you should come for crabs and crab
You
cakes.
know, that's what caught my eye, and as a big foodie, if you like seafood, this is the place to go, right?
You only want Maryland crab cakes. You don't want those fake ones that they sell
I
everywhere.
agree with you. Rich, nice to meet you.
Good,
Thank you so much.
Pleasure meeting you.
Lucy.
Paparazzi's everywhere. Hello, friends. Good afternoon. I hope this is the color. I just went to the hairdresser.
That's awesome.
Disneyland. Well,
Cheers.
This is a Manhattan with bourbon in it.
Manhattan, what's
It's really good.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Just add bourbon, just add bourbon. Cheers. You can definitely get drunk here. I just had lunch, but I'm pig enough to try this. Thank you. What, it's gumbo? Oh, man. Thank you. Beaufort, South Carolina. That's who knows how to make gumbo. Oh, that is good gumbo. Can I just have it unopened? You have to open it? Thank you. What?
Can I just have a can? I just don't want you to open it. Next thing I hear, click, click, click.
She shook her head. She wouldn't let me have the can unopened. I was gonna take it back to the room.
Tonight they're going to be on you.
Okay. And it's a chain. It's a key chain hotel that you might get guessed that starts with an H.
Oh, Hilton?
No? Close.
Holiday.
Hey, good answer! And you win a pair of 54 gloves.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell the people how it tastes.
Good.
What do you guys think about the first Busworld in the U.S.?
You know, I think I'm probably the only one that went to both.
Correct.
And it feels very similar to UMA, to be honest with you. The only difference is we are getting a few international travelers coming through and looking at some of the coaches.
And there's one message you could say to the organizers of Busworld and ABA. What would you change next year, or is there anything you would change
with Busworld and ABA?
Yeah.
Boy, howdy, that's a tough one. We the marketplace is very busy, and we're missing that energy. I think over here on the Busworld side is probably the biggest thing we would change. We understand the differences in what they're doing over there versus what we're doing, but the energy over there, the food, the drinks, and everything, we'd like more of that to be kind of intermixed with over here, and so we get that same vibe and energy, but yet allow them still to have their marketplace.
So everything in one room.
That would be so nice. Yeah.
Got Tom Wagner from Motorcoach Industries, MCI, and what's your title with the company?
I am Vice President of Private Sector Sales.
What do you think of the first Busworld, and do you have any suggestions for the future?
Yeah, I thought it was good. This is my first ABA. I worked for MCI for 15.5 years, but on the public sector side. In terms of the suggestions, I guess the biggest suggestion would be to have the two sides together, to merge them. But we got to see a lot of the folks we were hoping to connect with, and it was a little lighter traffic than I think I would have hoped, but it was the right people over time. So my impression, again, I don't have a good benchmark, but I thought it was a good show. So
you looking forward to coming back to Busworld another year?
I am, yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Tom.
That was easy.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm with Zane Gray again, and we just met weeks ago at UMA, and here we are at Busworld. It's the first Busworld in the U.S., and I just got to ask, what do you think?
We have had a great show. We've been packed every day, all day. We've made some fun events like behind us, being able to actually design your own bus, and that's been a lot of fun for customers. So
it's new.
Yeah, it's brand new, bringing it to the States. So I would say improvement-wise, we just need to fight to make sure and grow our industry, whether that be vendors or whether that be operators. Would love to see more here. And I miss being in ties with the ABA marketplace. That was a lot of fun. So I hope that changes in the future.
So I'm lucky enough to have Ryan from Terrapin Blue and Tom Peebles from Van Hool all in one place in this nice, sexy-looking Van Hool CX-35.
CX-35.
You need to make one of these in the 45 version.
Yeah, we do. You know what? We do. That is a great idea. I think we'll do that for sure, man.
What do you think of the first Busworld convention in North America?
Well, I think, it's interesting. This is, if you've been to Busworld in Europe, it's amazing because the one thing that they do a really good job is bringing not only the private sector, but the public sector.
Yeah, and I agree. And I think that they all serve a different purpose. And I think Busworld North America is going to be good for our industry. We are better heard and better known because we're all working together to tell the story.
Any recommendations for Busworld for their next visit?
Yeah,
I think what we've learned this go around is we weren't ready for the wall. The ABA show is used to having buses on the floor there, and I think that is something that's misunderstood with the wall up. And I think that probably everybody on this floor would say, tear down that wall, right?
Isn't that beautiful?
But besides that,
you gotta have some age on you to get that one, but that's a great one. So
I think that's probably one of the things that that we can improve on for next time.
Thank you guys so much. Folks, this is the last day of Busworld and things are tapering down. Vendors are already starting to pack up and leave. So it's been a great couple days here in Detroit, Michigan. Had a lot of fun here. Hope you guys got something out of this video, and what an awesome place for a bus nut. If you guys haven't been to one of these, definitely try to get out to one of these shows. So I guess with that, if you guys are watching this, you are part of the Motorcoach world. I'm here with Brent Deneur with Vintage Coach Magazine and also Vintage Fire Truck.
That's right.
Magazine. If you want your subscription, I'll put the description and the website down on the bottom below. And I think you guys have seen a copy where Brent wrote a whole article on me. I'm so honored.
Our best-selling issue. Best-selling.
Really? Are you serious?
I kid you not. I kid you not. Yeah. Issue number 3, our best-selling issue.
Well, we're gonna go have some lunch. The showroom was awesome. We did a lot of stuff. And I want to introduce Freddie Shepard, who is a fellow bus nut geek and enthusiast.
I am.
Which is your favorite bus? You got
Prevost, by far.
Prevost by far.
Yes.
You know what you like.
Yes.
and we have Reg. And
And I was a busboy for years.
You were a busboy for years. What's your favorite bus?
I really enjoyed driving the Eagles.
I never got to drive one, but Dennis, our vice president, has. He was around when we still had some in the
torch elastic suspension was the secret.
Everybody says that. It's such a smooth ride. Let's go get some chow.